How is it going, everybody? Should I get close to the microphone? Okay. Versuchen wir es nochmal, gell? In today's video, we're gonna be breaking every law of the Geneva Convention in City Skylines 2. How is it going, everybody? My name is Alex, and in today's video, we're gonna be breaking every law of the Geneva Convention in City Skylines 2. We're gonna be going through the entire list. We're gonna be trying to break every law as best as possible as we can in the game. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Right. Nonetheless, we are here. So the plan was to break as many, how would you say, Geneva Convention laws as possible, right? So I'm gonna pull this up on my left, right? So, murder, mutilation, torture, taking hostages, unfair trial, cruel, humiliating, and degrading treatment is all of like the things we're gonna do right here. So we're gonna try and break as many of those as we possibly can. Again, goal is to break as many like Geneva laws as possible. I already have a start for the first one, right? Like some sort of nut or something like that. Just so we can like get people, because without people we really can't do anything. Oh, it just doesn't cost me money. Okay, so we're gonna make a poop lake right in the middle. We're gonna start off strong. We're gonna make a poop lake in the middle. So we got step 1 right here. Obviously we're only going for coal power plants. So this is gonna fill up, right? The plan is, as soon as this is relatively full, they're first gonna shit on everybody. We're gonna shit on everybody. And after we shit on everybody, which for sure has to be some sort of crime already, once this is filled up, the way we're gonna do it is, we're gonna shit right here, right on top of the hill right here. But we're gonna go and we're gonna fucking like put a water pumping station right here. I'm not gonna do this preemptively as it does cost a shit ton of money. There's a slowly filling up, which is great for us. The air is being polluted. What else can we break? Because, you know, one of the stuff was murder. So, for murder, we can't directly just go down there and, like, you know, kill about 50 civilians. That's not how that works. I wish it did, but it's not quite how the game functions. So instead, the way we can do this, the way we can achieve murder in this game, right, is by creating quite literally the most unsafe road possible. The thing is, I didn't only install this mod. I didn't only install the Europe map. I have a second mod that you may have seen while I was trying to set up the game. Which we're gonna be using to make this about as dangerous as it can be. So, as there's car crashes in this game, completely AI decided on the danger level of the road. The way we're gonna do this, right, is we're gonna curve this out. We're gonna go right up until here. We're gonna go up. Up to this godforsaken pillar. Now you're gonna be asking, but isn't that impossible? The game restricts you. Yes. But I've got the anarchy mod. You can't see it as well as last time. But as you see, that bird just turned angry in the bottom right. Oh my fucking god, is it lagging. That if you go over the speed a little by about, well, let's say in 1 mile per hour, you're finished. Then we're gonna go back down here. We're gonna go back down here. Right, something along those lines. And then, you know, up here, we have got, Jesus Christ, we got medium density. You're gonna put some medium density right here. Some low density. We just want people up here. We want people to travel up this hill. Ideally, we don't want people walking, cycling or anything. Even though that would be quite funny seeing a cyclist jump down from there. I have to admit. I don't think we need any of this. We're gonna not need treatment. We're not gonna need hospitals. I think a crematorium is kind of nice. As we're gonna have a lot of dead people. So we're gonna invest into that. Other than that, I don't think we really need anything yet. Completing these milestones in the bottom left. That is the only thing that's gonna... Holy shit, that already looks horrible. That looks horrible. There's people driving up right here and down right here. Oh my god. Anything else? What the fuck is that? Oh, this is just the cranes. Okay. You have a special place in hell, for sure. Eventually, somebody will fuck this up. There's no shot all of these people can, like, you know, do this. Which, you know, I'd like to have... I'd like to have his car. But yeah, eventually these guys are gonna crash, if not right here. But yeah, so this works pretty well. People are happy, which we're also gonna need to change. Education, honestly, overrated. We don't need education, right? I think the way we're gonna do this, right? For education, we don't per se need it, hence why it's irrelevant. But if you do want to get it, and I mean, if you're really down to get it, you gotta be like well versed in it. You have to first of all have a driver license, because you know otherwise it ain't no way, bro. And I put a road down here. Let's get the high school in here. Don't mind like the parking being on the street. That's fine. That's intended. Anyone who parks their car there is probably already clinically the same. The thing we're gonna do with this, right, is we're gonna do like I don't know if I can, but ideally I'd want like how do you say, like a canal connecting the poop lake to this. If I can't do that, which I don't think I can actually, the way I'm gonna do it is just, you know, second sewage pump right in front of the elementary school as well. If you know you're still so keen on that school after all of this. That is looking splendid right here. You wouldn't enter this. It literally looks like the tunnel's already collapsed, but that's kind of the point. We're gonna force these people to drink the water out of this shit lake. Otherwise, some may drown. There we go. So, if they don't drink up, water level too low is fine. If they don't drink up, they're fucked. They're fucked. There's 2 humanitarian crimes already going on with a water pump already being connected. So we're making great progress. Right, what else do we have? We got a police department, which we're gonna do this. We're missing one point. We're gonna need a prison. Because obviously, we can't just have people roaming around doing whatever they want. We need a prison. Right, what else was on the Geneva Convention? So we definitely got torture down. Taking hostages. Okay, how are we gonna do hostages? Basically, you know, like London is around here-ish. This is gonna be our hostage camp. We're gonna reduce this by a lot. And around the outside, basically, we're gonna build like a giant wall. Like, I mean a massive wall. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do medium density, since that's very much in demand right now. And we're gonna have a one-way road in. Right? So the tunnel goes upwards into the building right here. Into basically London. Because anybody who lives in London, officially confirmed, is just a hostage in this playthrough. Obviously, we still need the essentials of just like water and sewage and whatever. But we can get those for London. We can get those. Oh, it's because it's it's the wrong thing. Yeah, this is it. This was the wrong cable line. I was sending high voltage to the people. I think that can count as torch as well, right? If you just like want to plug in your computer into the socket and you just get blasted with like high voltage, basically. I think that counts as human torture, doesn't it? Yeah, murder hasn't happened yet. I don't think there's been a crash, surprisingly, on any of our roads, which is, you know, so be it. Okay. It requires that the wounded shipwrecked are to be collected and cared for. Okay, we're getting rid of the hospital. Fuck you, hospital, it's over. No more hospital. It grants the ICRC the right to offer its services parties to conflict. Okay, what is the ICRC? Oh, this is the Red Cross. Well, theoretically, yes, but only in London. Like, you guys can go right here, but not really anywhere else. So we got that down. We need execution without judgment. The judge needs to be incredibly corrupt. Now, how do you make a person incredibly corrupt? I feel like the easiest way, definitely, is higher taxation. So he has to pay more money. I think 13 is fine. Judges are usually not commercially active. I think they have a law against it, I'm pretty sure. Where is it? Let's bump that down. Definitely the police and the administration needs less of a budget, because then they're more likely to take bribes, of course. So 200k the judge usually gets. If he only gets half of that, right? Let's just say the judge gets about, what, instead of 200k, he just gets about 100, maybe less even. He's done all of his university stuff, all the degrees and such, and yet he gets paid bad shit. You know, he's more likely to accept bribes because, you know, that gives him an additional income. So that's looking good. We're making the judges as corrupt as possible to, once we get to prison, speaking of which, that should only be a couple roads out. Let me just spam a couple more. Once we do, we should be able to sentence people to death without actually giving a proper reason. Which is great for us, as this gets rid of all those damn criminals, doesn't it, guys? I love a very lawful, justiciable, legal system. But yeah, the top is glazed, while everything else is still very much sunny. We have July, by the way. I don't know if you can see that on the stream, in the bottom left. We have July, and this thing has become glazed with snow. I like how the broadcast is talking about, like, poor road conditions, by the way, as I'm building the most gobshit road known to man. Enable it now. There we go. Okay, now we can construct the prisons. There we go. Right. We're gonna need a road that comes up here. Then, like, right here, we're gonna do like this. We're gonna do like this. And then we're gonna slap in here 2 prisons into one another. Now, if the prisoners take a false step, they're just dead. But GG. Because it's telling me apparently it doesn't have road access, which I'm not entirely buying, but I'm willing to give it the benefit of the doubt. Okay, let's put the prison right here. Oh, I think now it works. Yeah, that looks about right for prison, I'd say. So you got the prison, the corrupt people, the corrupt judges that we have. I'm gonna send them up here basically to serve the jail sentence, like about 20,000 meters in the air. So we've got that ticked off, the Geneva Convention. Okay, well, I think we can definitely expand on the murder aspect. I don't think there's enough dead people quite yet. Can't lie, I want death and destruction in this game. I'm gonna send him across the city to kill as many people as possible. Through the commercial district, through a bit of the industrial district, while we're at it, through the garbage disposal, through the suburbs. It seems so pointless, man. Why did it? Oh, there's more. There's more. Nope. Just so the trains like meet in the garbage feed, as God intended. You know your city's running well when it's like it is burning in the way. Then we're bound to get a heap of money. So yeah, the school is slowly drowning. They're now starting to drink their own poop water. That would have worked. We just turn off the power station. When did that happen? There we go. Look at him roll out. Yes! The poop lake has filled up quite yet.